Today we're going to be going through a beginner's guide that is best for Grand Theft Auto 5 Online for all players on all consoles. If you guys haven't already, leave a like and I will make a part 2 if we get 200 likes. You guys have probably just got the game either from the premium online edition, or if you're watching this video you just got the game and you bought it. Real quick, I've noticed a lot of people have been watching my videos lately, but you guys aren't actually subscribed. If you guys don't know, we post daily on this channel, and if you guys could do me a huge favor, please just hit the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds and turn on all post notifications. Let's get straight back into today's video. So today I'm going to be walking you guys through everything that you need to know about the game, everything that you should be taking advantage of, that is in regards of money, vehicles, weapons, everything you need to know. So first off, I'm going to suggest that you will get a tutorial at the very beginning of the game. As boring as it does sound, I highly recommend you doing it. That's going to get you familiar with everything that you need to know in the game. Once you've completed the tutorial, you should spawn on the ground like this and you'll have an introduction to the casino, just like I'm doing right here. And once you're inside, the first thing you want to do is go and spin this wheel. Now you will need a membership, so that'll cost you about $500. A lot of you people will have money to start with from the opening race you get in the tutorial, but just spin this wheel and you can win a lot of things. Now the podium vehicle is probably the most highly anticipated items to win on this wheel, but it doesn't really matter because a lot of these things that you can win on here is actually quite valid. Now, like you guys see here, I won 10,000 chips. Now, the good thing about this, I had 5,000 chips. All I need to do is go to the cashier, trade in my chips, and I made $15,000 just like that. You can also get a visitor bonus of 1,000 chips. But the next thing I want to recommend is with the $15,000, go and purchase yourself a Batty 801. And then you want to go to this time trial that's right next to the casino and do it exactly like I am right here. The only thing that I would recommend is just upgrading your Batty 801 in the engine or with the turbo modifications. I've made a lot of videos about how to do time trials, and this is by far the best way to make money from the start. The reason why is because the Batty only costs $15,000. It's a really cheap motorcycle. It's been in the game since day one, and the time trial itself, when you complete this, you're going to make $101,000. If you follow the exact route I'm taking, you guys will actually make, like I said, $100,000 in a minute. 1 minute. Now this normally takes a lot of time to make $100,000, but I'm going to show you guys a lot of different ways. So the first way you can make a lot of money is by doing missions. Now a lot of people know this, but the adversary mode missions this week are indeed 2 times money and RP. These are the bunker missions, by the way. There's a lot of other missions this week, such as the missile bases and a lot of other missions that I can't think of off the top of my head. But the next thing I want to recommend also is getting some weapons, definitely the micro SMG. The reason for this is you can use this whilst you're in a vehicle as well as on foot. It's a really heavy weapon of damage. Also, I'd recommend getting some throwables as well as pistols and even a baseball bat or hatchet, something like that. The next thing is we're going to get a property. Now, if you are a non-solo player, definitely go ahead and purchase an apartment. The reason for this, on account of 2 factors. One of them being you can have a 10-car garage, which means you can actually purchase cars and store them in the garage. The second factor is you can start up your own heist. Heists are a great way to make money, especially if you're a non-solo player. This is actually very beneficial if you've got friends. Otherwise, you can start up a heist with a bunch of random players, which can cause a lot of havoc. But you can also have friends to do this with, and it's a great fun way to make money. Now, everything that I showed you guys from the start, from making money through a time trial, going to the casino, doing missions, that all leads up to then saving enough money as a solo player to purchase an office. You don't need accommodation, you don't need personnel, a safe or a gun locker. They're all very pointless. I definitely recommend just getting the office. It costs $1 million. Once you save that up, go to this office chair here and access this laptop or the PC. Once you're in, you want to log in and you'll see the special cargo or vehicle cargo. I would recommend doing the vehicle cargo. This makes you the most amount of money, and I'm going to show you guys why. So first off, you will need to actually get a vehicle warehouse. Now the cheapest one at the moment is $1.5 million. It's in La Mesa and it does hold a lot of vehicles. You can hold up to 40 vehicles. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick so that every time you source a vehicle, you get a top range vehicle. You guys can see on my screen in a moment, I'm going to get an alert just like that in the bottom left hand corner, which says that my vehicle is a top range vehicle. Now they are the cars you want to be getting. You want to be getting top range vehicles because these cars sell for $100,000 alone. Now a little trick I have is that if you get 10 standard vehicles and 10 mid-range vehicles, eventually the game is actually going to be forced to just deliver or just source you out top range vehicles or high-end range vehicles. That way, you're going to be making more money each and every time, and you just keep selling top range vehicles. So the mission is pretty simple. You guys could see on the screen there. I just went to go and export the vehicle. We always want to be selling it to the specialist dealer, and you can make $100,000 real quick like that. In my honest opinion, that has been the best way I've been making money since day one, because it's just so simple. And while you got a little cooldown period, you can go to your SecuroServe CEO menu through the interaction menu. So all you need to do is hold in the touchpad for new players, or if you're on PC, it's the M key, and pretty much you can start up VIP work. So you would have seen there, I started up the mission called Sightseer. Now, Sightseer and Headhunter are two very similar missions. You pretty much need to crack these codes like this, and once you do that, you just need to retrieve the package. Now, every time you retrieve the package, you're pretty much just going to be, you need to get 3 of them, and once you're complete with all 3 packages, you're going to get a payout. Now, for each mission, they pay about $21,000, I believe. Yes, just like you guys could see, when you complete that, you just have to get 3 packages and you get $20,000. Now, another thing I recommend doing, you will get a message from Maud or an email from her, and she's going to say that she's got a bounty, or she's got some like hidden treasure chest around the map. Definitely do that. Like, seriously, this makes you $250,000. It's 3 locations you need to find. You just need to find them. They're in the yellow circle. Find them. $250,000, and you also get a free heavy revolver, which is like a gold pistol. It's pretty cool. Now, if you've got the game from the premium online edition, this will help you guys out the most. So the Polito Forest bunker is now $700,000. Now, if you got the premium online edition, you've already got that bunker for free. So I'm going to tell you guys how to set this up, how to make the most money. So once you do complete this setup, you can see my supplies is full. Now, you have got workers in your bunker who are working for you and creating stock. This stock is then going to be able to be sold to another bidder. You can also do research. I would recommend not really doing it, but that's something that you can do if you want to get a lot of weapons and unlock them. That's all I recommend it for. When it comes to stealing and buying supplies, definitely recommend buying supplies. At first, it may sound strenuous, but it is the best way to do it. That's why I recommend buying supplies. The reason why is because you're actually going to be making a lot of this money back. The product is going to be selling for a lot more after you've bought supplies. Now, we're going to move on to a clubhouse. How does a motorcycle clubhouse work? The basic, or the pretty simple way, is you sell drugs. Yeah, you pretty much, I guess, are a drug cartel. And the cheapest way, or the cheapest one you can buy, is the Great Chaparral Clubhouse. $200,000. Of course, if you got the premium online edition, that is free. You've got it right now. I'd recommend the cocaine lockup. This is the best business to have. No doubt, like hands down, without a doubt, best business to have. And once you get that up and running, that's pretty similar to the bunker. Now, the other way that I would recommend making money through the MC in the background, when you got cooldown periods, and especially you're waiting for your product to just be made in the background, you can start up MC business, like contract work like this. So I just started up, and the kind of downside is like you have to work your way up. So the more missions that you do through the MC contract work, the more money you're going to be getting. So for this mission right here, I had to pretty much go to a location, crack the lock on this safe, and then deliver the cash to a drop-off point. I only got $6,500, but as you work your way up, you can be getting close to $50,000 to $100,000 off a 5-minute mission. And the final thing I recommend you must have is a nightclub. This completes everything. Once you've got millions of dollars, this is literally like the icing on the cake. You set up your staff and equipment, and how this runs is you've got your nightclub management, and you've got pretty much people who work for you, and they actually help you deliver items and supplies in a different field. So it could be cargo and shipments, it could be to do with your car, like your cocaine lockup, anything like that. They're just like a little aid to help you get over the line. So that's pretty much all I've got for this beginner's guide. It is pretty in-depth, I do understand, and I hope I did describe this in the best way. Normally I don't make like really long videos, but I just knew that this video was going to be a long one. You guys know me, I pretty much post like 2 to 3, if not 4-minute videos. That's at my most. But yeah, I pretty much hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did and it helped you out and you're a new player, comment down below right now. Let me know what level you are. Also, leave a like on today's video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new. It would really help me out, and turn on all post notifications. If you made it all the way through to the very end of this video, comment down below Shake Shack right now, and I will heart your comment. So with all that being said, thank you so much for coming out. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.